Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's relationship reportedly fell apart because of their dream home. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. 2 months after Little People, big world stars Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler announced their engagement has been called off. Fans finally have a bit of insight into what may have been going wrong behind the scenes. According to what a source close to the former couple told The Sun, apparently, their disagreements while building their dream house brought out new problems in their relationship that made it clear things simply couldn't continue this way. Over the last couple of years, Matt has been busy building a new home for him and Caryn to live in a stressful situation for anyone, whether they happen to be a reality star or not. The house was a big project, too. The Sun reports that Matt has spent over $1.4 million on the project, but there are a lot of different decisions when it comes to building a house, and Matt and Caryn simply weren't seeing eye to eye on any of them. Caryn ended it because Matt didn't listen to her opinion on certain things, the source said. She didn't want to be making choices, but she wanted her input to be respected, and it never was. The house was a big sticking point between them because Caryn reportedly didn't think they needed it. One thing they didn't agree on was the house. Caryn didn't think they needed it at first, and then once it was built, all Matt did was complain about it, the insider added. She didn't feel respected enough to stay and found him quite difficult to be with at times. The fact that Matt was surrounded by a lot of drama didn't help either. Now that she's in her late 50s, she was hoping to have a more relaxed life. And while the source added that Caryn tried to talk to Matt about the problems in their relationship on multiple occasions, in the end, she ended it in person, and they actually broke up about a month before Matt's Facebook posts, they said. There was no specific moment that tipped things. She had just worked at it for long enough, and their relationship wasn't changing. Matt announced that his engagement to Caryn had come to an end in a social media post that he shared in July. Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share, Matt wrote at the time. Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. LPBW's Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler called off engagement over argument about their Oregon home. Little People. Big world star Matt Roloff and former fiancée Caryn Chandler called off their engagement earlier this year over an argument about their Oregon home, a new report claims. Caryn ended it because Matt didn't listen to her opinion on certain things, a source told the U.S. Sun in an article published Thursday, September 11. She didn't want to be making choices, but she wanted her input to be respected, and it never was. According to the outlet, Chandler, 58, didn't think they needed the new house at first. Then once it was built, all Matt did was complain about it, the source explained. She didn't feel respected enough to stay and found him quite difficult to be with at times. Roloff, 63, announced their shocking split in July. However, according to the outlet, Chandler called it quits a month prior to the announcement. I have some tough news to share, Roloff wrote at the time. Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. The former couple's dream house had been underway for months and was completed shortly before their breakup, but the damage was done. She is also getting older and is hoping to live a drama-free life. There's a lot of drama surrounding Matt and the family. In the end, it was too much, the source told the U.S. Sun. There was no specific moment that tipped things. She had just worked at it for long enough, and their relationship wasn't changing. Matt and Caryn still together today? Little People, Big World update. Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler, stars of the hit reality series Little People, Big World, are still together today and going strong. Although the two have yet to get engaged, Matt has made it clear that he definitely plans to propose to his longtime girlfriend in the near future. As for when he's going to propose to Caryn? That's still up in the air. However, Matt mentioned to a fan earlier this season that he's just waiting for the right time and that he and Caryn are in no hurry to get engaged. Keep reading for details on Matt and Caryn's relationship today. After Matt posted a series of photos promoting the new season of LPBW in February, a fan questioned whether there would be a new Mrs. Roloff anytime soon. Matt said that an engagement is coming downstream in the near future, so the reality star has every intention of proposing, but they're content with their lives currently. One commenter wrote, "I'm not gonna lie, when I first started reading, it's official. I thought that we were going to finally have a new Mrs. Roloff. Hint, hint. Wink, wink," to which Matt responded, "Well, that's coming downstream, I hope." So, it looks like Matt has some engagement plans on the horizon. However, the reality star also suggested he didn't want to steal the thunder from his ex-wife, who said, "We don't want to step on Amy and Chris's excitement, but you never know what might happen next." For now, Caryn and I are living a very happy and our very best life together, enjoying our kids and my grandkids. A wonderful season of life, Matt added to commenter. Although Matt confirmed that he has every intention of marrying Caryn, both stars have made it clear that they're in no rush to run to the altar. They've both mentioned that they're enjoying spending time with their children and grandchildren at the moment, and they aren't in a hurry to tie the knot. When a fan questioned if the two had any plans of getting engaged on a November Instagram post, Caryn responded in the comments that they're enjoying life with no rush. She added, "I promise to let you know if that changes though." Both reality stars' Instagram pages are filled with pictures of their grandchildren, promotions for new episodes of LPBW, and updates on their lives today. Judging by their social media accounts, Matt and Caryn are still going strong. Both stars frequently post pictures of one another on Instagram, often accompanied by sweet, gushy captions about how in love they are today. Happy birthday to a strong, intelligent, loving, and confident woman. I hope your day is full of all the blessings you deserve, Matt wrote on a March 15th picture of the two together. Meanwhile, Caryn gave Matt a shout out in February after she had surgery on her foot. "Huge thanks to Matt for being there to support me and help me recover," the reality star wrote on Instagram. Little People's Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler postponed dream Hawaii wedding indefinitely. After family health, Matt proposed to Caryn in April 2023 after 6 years together, and the pair were said to be planning an intimate ceremony. Caryn, 53, showed off her ring in an exclusive interview, with which appeared to be a solitary diamond sitting on a double band surrounded by more small stones. The U.S. Sun previously reported they were looking to make it official in May this year, but months later they are still no closer to setting a date for the big day. A source told the U.S. Sun Caryn and Matt's wedding was supposed to be set for May, but it is currently delayed with no scheduled date other than possibly at end of the year. They have been discussing getting married in Hawaii now, but they're still looking at ideas and it's still in the very early planning stages. They decided to delay it because Matt's mom is needing lots of extra care right now. She's getting older. Pumpkin season is also coming up and they simply haven't had enough time to prepare for a wedding this year. Matt has always been close to his parents and lost his father, Ronald, 84, in 2022, revealing on social media that he suddenly fell ill and passed away within a short 6-week period. The LPBW patriarch is now keen to spend more time with his elderly mom, Peggy, who used to live in California before his dad's death. In May, Matt shared a photograph with her on Instagram, writing, "Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Hunei Peggy." Some of you might know she recently relocated back to Oregon to be closer to the farm and family. "We love having her so close to everybody and most of the grands." During the season 25 finale, Matt and Caryn talked about their future wedding, and it was revealed they had been disagreeing a lot over how to make their day happen. Caryn mentioned she would like to have a small, intimate wedding, and Matt replied, maybe hinting he would rather have more family and friends at the wedding. Matt, 62, then suggested they could fly to their wedding by helicopter and have it at Roloff Farms, saying they could wave to all their friends and family as they came down. The location is where Matt's ex-wife Amy tied the knot with her partner Chris Merrick in 2021. Caryn quickly brushed off the idea, saying she doesn't like helicopters because she gets motion sickness. She added that she doesn't want to get married on the farm because of his and Amy's history, and instead wants to start new traditions. Despite their differing opinions, it seems the couple is still keen to get married, and Matt also mentioned he was lifting weights to carry Caryn over the threshold. Speaking to Matt said, "After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me and she said yes. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. Talking about the proposal, Caryn's son Connor previously said Matt was set to get his mom a commitment ring. He told her she was unaware of the commitment ring, obviously, and during the time he was getting that ring, he made the decision that he wants to marry her. He said that I wasn't there, but she said that they were in the backyard. It's their favorite spot. They go out there every night when they're in Arizona. And he proposed right then and there."
It was just them.
It was previously thought the couple could marry in, or even, but they still haven't decided. Meanwhile, there could be some tension at the wedding as many of the family members have been feuding on and off the show. Matt's relationship with his son Zach, 33, is still not great after their feud over the sale. He turned down his offer to buy a parcel of the land, and Zach and his wife Tori, 33, have since moved miles away to and continue to keep their distance. In an episode of their Raising Heights podcast in May said his relationship with his father was still not great after their issues played out on the reality show. He claimed the people involved, Matt and Caryn, are still in denial and they believe they didn't do anything wrong. It's a narcissism, so no, it's not great, he added. But I don't know, more time might heal. Little People, Big World. Star Matt Roloff is engaged to Caryn Chandler. Matt Roloff is officially off the market. The Little People, Big World star just announced that he's engaged to his longtime girlfriend Caryn Chandler and gave fans a glimpse at his fiancée's beautiful ring. Roloff, 61, shared the news in a joint Instagram post with TLC, the network that airs his family's reality series. After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said yes, he told TLC. To celebrate the news, Roloff and TLC shared a photo that shows the newly engaged couple beaming for the camera as Chandler holds up her ring hand and flaunts her new bling. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024, he said. The future groom rose to fame as one of the stars of A Little People, Big World, a reality show that profiled the lives of Roloff and his ex-wife Amy Roloff, the now-divorced couple both, and have 4 children. Together, the Roloffs were married from 1987 to 2016. Their breakup was profiled on the reality show, which has aired since 2006. The series also followed the budding relationship between Roloff and Chandler, who formerly worked at Roloff Farms. Meanwhile, Amy has since remarried and tied the knot with Chris Marek in 2021. While the exes have attempted to maintain an amicable relationship, Amy explained why she didn't invite her ex-husband to her wedding in an episode of Little People, Big World. Chris and I debated whether to invite Matt and Caryn to the wedding, but we decided against it. I think it causes less drama, and I think that's better for everyone, she said in an episode. Roloff made it clear that there weren't any hard feelings, even though he wouldn't be on the guest list. We had a conversation, and Marek goes, "Are you going to be offended if we don't invite you to the wedding?" I said, "Absolutely not. Let's just take it off the table, make it simple." Little People, Big World. Caryn's ruining Matt's life and career. What you need to know about Matt's feud with Zach and Tori. Little People, Big World Season 25 recently premiered, and Caryn Chandler is clearly hurting Matt Roloff's life, career, and relationship with his son, Zach Roloff. The long-running reality series, which chronicles the lives of the Roloff family, initially focused on the marriage of Matt and Amy Roloff. However, over time, the couple divorced and started new relationships. Amy has since married Chris Marek, and Matt recently got engaged to Caryn, a longtime family employee. Little People, Big World has followed the Roloff family's journey through substantial transformations over the years. The challenges of Amy and Matt's troubled marriage were particularly tough on their children, making their eventual divorce a positive step for everyone involved. Though Matt claims he and Amy grew apart, there's considerable speculation that Matt cheated on Amy with Caryn. As begins, it's clear that Caryn is tearing apart Matt's family and destroying his life. Matt and Amy's son, Zach, was the last of their 3 children to continue in the and always appeared to have a good relationship with his father. That all changed when Zach tried to buy the family farm and Matt took the farm off the market, which some speculate Caryn had something to do with. The rift is reminiscent of when Cody Brown brought Robin Brown into his plural family on Sister Wives. It tore the Brown family apart. Like Matt, Caryn also came out of a messy divorce with her ex-husband, Joseph Chandler, who she was married to for 20 years until 2012. Caryn worked as a manager on the farm for a decade before being promoted to Matt's assistant. When the couple ultimately got together, it raised more than a few eyebrows, especially among Matt's children and Little People, Big World fans. There's some speculation that Caryn could have targeted Matt from the start, and now she could be ruining his life. Little People, Big World father and son duo Matt and Zach seemed to have a great relationship until they had a falling out over the Roloff family farm. The 2 men aren't as close as they used to be, and though Caryn claims she doesn't have the tools to fix it, She clearly has a lot of influence over Matt. Now that Zach and Tori announced they're leaving Little People, Big World after season 25, it's unlikely Matt will be able to repair his relationship with his son as long as Caryn is in the picture. LPBW. Matt Roloff celebrates his 60th birthday on a dinner cruise alongside girlfriend Caryn Chandler. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff turned 60 years old today, and his girlfriend Caryn Chandler was by his side to help him celebrate. Matt Roloff may be busy and in the thick, but that didn't stop him from spending some quality time with his longtime girlfriend, Caryn Chandler. Caryn shared a short and sweet sentiment commemorating her boyfriend's birthday on her Instagram feed. The post included a pic of Caryn and Matt seated at a dinner table, Caryn sporting a burgundy dress with ruffle sleeves and a silver chain, while Matt donned a plaid shirt that complemented his love interest's dress. .60. Looks good on you. HB to my fave guy. I love you, Caryn captioned the pic. Caryn's followers wished her boyfriend a happy birthday in the comments section, with many of them complimenting the good-looking couple. Caryn listed her location on the post as Portland Spirit Cruises and Events, which offers dinner, brunch, lunch, and sightseeing tours around Portland, Oregon. For around $86, guests can enjoy a 2.5-hour downtown dinner cruise in an intimate setting aboard the Portland Spirit with a private candlelit table, live piano music, and a 3-course dinner. This is the 4th birthday Caryn has been able to celebrate with Matt since they went public with their relationship in 2017, prior to going public with their relationship status. Matt divorced Amy Roloff just 1 year prior after nearly 30 years of marriage and 4 children together. Just 3 weeks ago, Matt's ex-wife Amy and their only daughter Molly celebrated their birthdays, which both happened to fall on September 17. In addition to their daughter Molly, Matt and Amy also share 3 sons, twins Jeremy and Zach, and their youngest son Jacob. There will be 2 more late autumn birthdays to add to the Roloff's calendar this year, as Jeremy and Jacob are both expecting babies. Jeremy's wife Audrey is pregnant with their 3rd child, whose gender they decided to keep a secret and is due in November, and Jacob's wife Isabel is pregnant with their 1st child, a son, who is due in December. Now that pumpkin season is in full swing at Roloff Farms, Matt will have plenty to keep himself busy for his entire birthday month. Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler are finally engaged after 6 years of dating. Fans have been wondering whether Little People, Big World stars Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler were ever going to tie the knot, and now they officially have their answer. On Wednesday, Matt and Caryn announced their engagement, which means they're finally planning a wedding after 6 years together. Sharing photos of the couple posing together to show off Caryn's shiny new bling, Matt issued a sweet statement to the magazine. After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said yes. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024, he said. They both look so happy here, which is so sweet to see. Fans of the TLC reality show know that Caryn has been a regular fixture on the series for years, since she worked at Roloff Farms and was close friends with the family long before she and Matt were ever romantically involved. Once Matt and Amy had officially gone their separate ways in 2016, it was less than a year later that he and Caryn took their relationship public. They've been together ever since, and though fans have been asking for years if and when they plan to get married, they've mostly tried to dodge the question as much as they could. Although Matt is now planning a wedding, his ex-wife, Amy, is gearing up to celebrate her 2nd wedding anniversary to Chris Merrick in August. Things can still be a bit tense between the former couple, and though he and Caryn skipped Amy's wedding, they do seem to regularly spend time with Amy and Chris as a foursome. This news has certainly been a long time coming for Matt and Caryn, and they have a lot to celebrate. Our fingers are crossed that we'll get to see all of their wedding planning adventures, and the big day itself, of course, on Little People Big World soon. LPBW. Caryn Chandler says if she ever gets married again, she'd like it to be to Matt Roloff. Caryn Chandler of Little People Big World opened up about whether or not she and boyfriend Matt Roloff are getting married. Caryn and Matt often get asked about their relationship, particularly if and when they plan on getting married. Together since 2017, Matt and Caryn have been each other's steady companions and avid travel partners. Caryn and Matt often visit Arizona, where they share a vacation home when they aren't busy spending time with their kids and grandkids, or with projects around Roloff Farms. Matt Roloff's girlfriend of 4 years opened up about their relationship and answered some fan questions over the weekend. Caryn told her followers, "I've been getting lots of DMs and questions lately, and I can't get to them. Also doing a Q&A tomorrow." Caryn followed through with her